Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nate Nelson vlog. In this one, we are staying at Shibu Hotel in Shibu Onsen, where we're going to be having 4 kaiseki meals, 2 for dinner and 2 for breakfast over the next 2 days. They're not going to be westernized Japanese food, they're going to be truly authentic, 10-course Japanese dinners and breakfasts, so we're very excited about them.
And we're about to go down and have dinner, so here we go, trying the first one.
So, thankfully this appears to be the starter.
Oh goodness. The plum wine is very good, very good. The asparagus is really, really good. It's like lemon zest and lemon juice on top of it, and it's really good. Also, it's basically one asparagus spear, which is perfect amount for me. I decided the next thing I'm gonna try are these cucumbers, and it appears they're like in miso paste. Whoa. Oh no. The miso is very mild. They're really good. So they just brought us this beautiful plate of raw fish. Sashimi, they said. So this is tuna, shrimp, and something else. And they brought us this salt, and they said to dip it in salt and soy sauce and to eat it. And they took away the things we'd already eaten as well. Yeah, this is exciting.
The shrimp's good. It actually is a little more fishy second thought. Yeah, no, I'm having a weirdly hard time with sushi on this trip. I know what it is.
So you've tried the white fish, right?
Yeah, the white fish was extremely fishy.
Okay, that's good to know. And then you tried the tuna, and how was that?
The tuna's good. It's pretty mild. And then the shrimp starts out good, but it's just weird eating raw shrimp. No, it's something weird about eating raw crustaceans. It's good. It's very oceany at the end, though. Another shrimp. Not really one for, like, wasabi, but maybe with some salt. Just a little pinch. So some soy sauce. It's much better that way. Honestly, thinking about nigiri sushi, they always put like just a pea of wasabi and some salt and more soy sauce on it, plus you get the vinegar from the sushi rice. Honestly, thinking about it, even when I eat poke, it's normally covered with like a sweet soy sauce, so I honestly don't think I eat that much straight sashimi in my ordinary life. When I were gonna do it, I would stick to the tuna and I would add salt and wasabi.
I'm a little nervous about the raw fish, but I'm gonna try what Robert said and put the soy sauce, salt, and wasabi on the tuna and see how that goes. I want to have the full experience to the extent that I can with my health issues. It's pretty fatty tuna too.
Yeah, I think it's otoro.
I mean, this is really nice food. I feel bad that I'm definitely not gonna eat all of it.
I think one thing that scares me is people are like, oh, massive omakase or kaiseki, and it's like, yeah, that's great, but after a certain point, the food starts getting a little too foreign for our taste. And I guess it's not too foreign. That's looking at it through a very Eurocentric Western view, but, you know, it starts getting out of your comfort zone once you start going past like 10 courses.
So I have wasabi and salt, and then I guess I'm gonna dip it in my
soy sauce.
Here I go. First raw fish of the trip for me. I'm nervous.
There's some big slices compared to what you get at like M Sushi too.
I know, it's a lot of fish. Alright, here I go. It is good with the salt and wasabi. It's very oceany. There's a lot of ocean. Ooh,
more so with the white fish than the shrimp.
I forgot I just ate the ocean. I don't think I want another one, but I'm glad I tried it.
I think the shrimp is even vein in.
I think I just ate the ocean. So they keep bringing more things, and we've reached a point where we've realized that we're definitely out of our depth, for sure. What you got there, babe?
A fish on a stick. Fish stick, some might say.
I have one too. It came with pickled radish. Are you gonna taste it?
I really wish it was a fillet. Is that salt crystallized on the outside of it?
I think there probably is salt on the outside.
It smells palatable.
I don't know what the bun is. Maybe try the bun first.
No, it's filled with some kind of herb.
Is it good?
Yes.
What does the herb taste like?
Herbal.
Okay, I have to try this.
You're the herb queen here.
Alright, I'll try it. I wish there was a way I could eat it without touching it. Oh, it smells very herbal.
Don't you live for this kind of thing?
Okay, this is good. So they've now brought us this soup. Well, they called it a soup, but it's not that soupy. They said that we have pumpkin,
squid, some kind of matcha mochi type thing.
Matcha mochi. I don't know what this
is. That eggplant, maybe?
It might be eggplant, yeah. Robert, you said you were feeling good about this. Is that the squid?
Oh, the sauce is interesting.
Is the squid good?
No. If you know Linnea, she has gastroparesis or functional dyspepsia. She has a hard time digesting tough to chew things, and squid can be a little terse. I can't even describe though what this tastes like because it's such a strange seasoning blend and nothing tastes like anything. It's weird. You have to try Linnea. Alright,
I'll try it. I decided I'm gonna try the pumpkin to start. So we have miso soup and rice. You should show a picture of your miso soup because it has like mushrooms in it. It looks really cool.
Oh, that's fantastic. Are those what, shiitake and maitake mushrooms?
I think so.
Yeah.
This seems doable.
The waitress checked in on us.
She said it seemed like it was our first time, which it was.
We might be idiots.
We probably are. This is really good. Soup. As I started eating it, I realized the miso soup has tofu in it, and tofu always sits really well for me, and I love the tofu here, so that makes me very happy. I'm going to eat the tofu. In a surprising turn of events, they have brought us fried cheese. They called it fried cheese. We have not tried it yet. Also, Robert has declared the rice is very good, so I'm glad he likes the rice. I'm probably not gonna eat mine, but he said it's very good. We still haven't tried the cheese. We're kind of sus about it.
They keep giving us all these beautiful explanations of the food we're eating, except for the fried cheese. The one thing we can understand, they can specify what kind of cheese, how it was prepared, and it's the one thing they don't really have backstory on.
No, they were just like, here's this fried cheese. Have a good day. It just seems so out of place.
It's crunchy all the way through.
How's the fried cheese, babe?
Odd.
Can you tell what kind of cheese it is?
Cream?
You think it's cream cheese?
Yes.
It's fried cream cheese with crunch on the outside.
Yes, with like tempura batter.
Oh my goodness.
Well, this is a game changer. This is probably A5 Wagyu. Just taking a look at it, I don't know for sure because I'm not an expert on Japanese beef, but for comparable beef in the US, that's easily $40 to $60 for that portion. I mean, we've seen that at Wegmans, right?
Yeah, we have.
Dinner and breakfast, I think, was like $40 a person a night here. So, I mean, like, just by this meat alone, it's worth it.
I'm glad you're happy.
Yes, this has rallied the whole dinner process.
This is what it looks like. Just to give you guys a closer view. Those are the vegetables, and they just lit this fire for us to grill the meat on.
I'm gonna get these medium rare. Crazy thing about this like high fat content beef is that it like kind of just fries itself. And of course I'm using the clean chopsticks. It seems like all these places give me 2 sets of chopsticks, well for meat and then for your actual consumption. It's already melting. I can get yours going too if you want me to.
Let's leave mine for now because I don't know if I'm gonna eat mine at all.
Well, I'm gonna eat yours if you aren't.
I know you're gonna eat mine, but we should cook yours first.
Okay.
They just brought in something else. It's pickled vegetables for the rice, and then there's also these additional toppings for the rice that they've just brought. I may try these. These look kind of good. I feel like it's time to flip it.
Jesus. It doesn't so much as grill as it does like fry in its own fat content. Can I get yours started?
Yeah, sure, you can start
Can
mine.
you rotate the plate around?
Mine are cooking now. Robert's gonna probably end up eating mine, but we got mine cooking. He's cooking his vegetables and his meat finished up, so he's gonna get to finally taste it.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. How is it only pretty good?
No, it needs salt.
I'll put some salt on it, dude.
I think this is salt, right?
That little cup they gave us, yeah, that's salt. Is it right now?
Yeah.
Is it as good as you hope?
Yeah. Salt on is fantastic.
Mine's cooking up nicely. I'm going to think ahead and sprinkle some salt on it while it's cooking so that mine comes out seasoned and it will taste better. My beef is done. You enjoy it.
You salted this already?
I did. Does it look like it's done?
Yeah, it looks like it's done. I made the mistake of not salting it enough previously. And it's 10 times better with salt.
Is it as everything you hoped now that it's salted like it needs to
Yes.
be?
It's now assaulting my taste buds.
Did I cook it enough?
Yes, perfect.
We'll taste it. Make sure it tastes good.
It's so good.
Is it cooked enough?
Yes, it's like medium.
Is that perfect?
Yeah.
And it tastes good?
Yeah.
Really good?
Yeah.
Just checking. I didn't think I'd be able to tolerate the meat, but I did want to try these pickled vegetables. And I'm not sure what these are, but they taste really good. And I've had a couple of them and they taste really good. These are tasty. I'm probably trying to finish these. And then this is from like the beginning. And I wanted to try it, but I didn't. So I'm going to try it now just so I can say I've tried it. I don't know what it is at all.
Might be a turnip or a radish.
I think it's melon and miso.
Oh, wow, way off.
And then we got this cold soup that looks sort of strange. Do you just eat a piece of meat right now? We got this cold soup, looks kind of strange, and I just want to know what it is. So I'm gonna taste it. Oh wow, this is really good. This is radish soup with some vegetables on top. And this tastes very yummy and gentle. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna eat this. This is gonna sound weird, but like I like something like this more than meat because it just is gonna sit so much better with my stomach. This is really good. I should not have slept on this earlier. I'm gonna enjoy this as my kind of finishing thing. Oh, the vegetables, this is really, really good. This is like my favorite thing so far. It's gonna be tunas in the video.
Yes.
This is Robert's last piece of meat. I'm glad I gave him all my meat because he's enjoying it so much more than I would. This is what he came for. I wonder if we're gonna do this again tomorrow night, are we?
Yeah, we have it in the room price.
Oh goodness.
I made sure to specifically request the beef meal because there were non-beef options.
Good for you, babe.
Yes, I don't know what the alternative is.
In the interest of just knowing what it tasted like, I took like the tiniest little bite of this fried cheese just because I wanted to taste almost everything I could. And this is really bad. This should not be a thing. This is not good.
When omakase and kaiseki menus start adding too many courses, you start getting really weird stuff.
Like fried
cheese.
Like fried cream cheese.
Yes.
That one's not good. There's just so many dishes. We did the best we could with our limitations, but there's a lot here. So the last thing has arrived. We have gotten what looks like, they called it a pudding, but it looks like creme brulee, and we have these really big grapes.
Absolute units of grapes. I mean, they are big enough they look like they're about to start teaching me the Bible. There were grapes in VeggieTales, right?
Oh, there were lots of grapes in VeggieTales.
I mean, I haven't really had grapes since childhood because I don't like the texture. Oh wait, is this a grape or is this a blueberry?
Well, why don't you try it?
Still hate the texture.
I'm sorry, babe. It's the texture you don't like?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Well, I want to try this pudding. It looks really good.
The flavor's good. If you like grapes, you'll like those grapes. Yeah.
Those are Concord grapes. Concord grapes are really big and have thick skins. They're my favorite grape. There used to be a Concord grapevine that grew in our neighborhood. And whenever we went on walks with my mom and my sisters, we would pick the Concord grapes. And that was like how I ate them as a child. And I have such good memories. These are like special grapes.
Well, you can have the rest of mine.
Look at the pudding now. That is creme brulee for sure. It tastes like a combination of creme brulee and flan. And it is amazing. It is amazing. I'm going to eat all of this no matter how it makes me feel. It is amazing. Perfect way to end this dinner. Oh my gosh. This is so good. And then the hotel provided us dinner last night, which I didn't realize last night because I was so tired and delirious.
It was like a 10-course Kaiseki dinner that took an hour and 40 minutes.
It took an hour and 40 minutes. And when we walked out, I thought it had taken 40 minutes because I was like, oh, it must start at 7. But it started at 6 and I was just so tired I didn't realize it. So we're kind of debating. So the hotel's going to provide us dinner again tonight and we're kind of debating if we want to do it. But I think Robert's kind of debating. I think we should, because when are we going to have a chance to do this again? Like, even though a lot of the courses and the things that we got were things that were kind of intimidating to us and we hadn't tried before, a lot of the things tasted really good. Like, we liked a lot of the things. And the portions were so small and the dinner took so long. We were eating so slowly over a long period of time that I didn't feel sick at all. So I kind of want to do that again. The only thing is just like the time that it'll take. It'll be like an hour and a half. So that'll have to be something we kind of plan into our day today. I have no idea what the breakfast is going to be like at the hotel this morning. We're both very intrigued. The hotel provides us breakfast today and tomorrow. All the meals are in like a private room. So yeah, we're going to get dressed and see what this breakfast is all about. And then we're going to be heading right to the monkey park, right?
Yes.
Because the hotel is like the shuttle. They take us there and they should get us there around 9. Or the park opens at 9 and then the shuttle from the hotel leaves at 9. So we should get there like right when it opens. So Robert didn't think breakfast would be as elaborate as dinner, and he was wrong. This looks amazing though. Everything is such small portions, so I feel like it'll be okay for me. I cannot wait to taste all of it. It looks amazing. They have this cooking for us. It's like some sort of meat and a little bit of vegetable.
It looks like bacon.
It does. Can I go through everything? This is like potatoes. Some little potatoes and like a little piece of meat. I'm not sure what this is at all. We'll have to see what that is.
Maybe it's a melon.
This is rice, and we have more rice here. On this plate, we have like some sort of soy pudding, some various pickled things, and some smoked salmon.
Is that tuna?
I think that looks like salmon. In the middle?
In the middle.
It might be tuna. The miso soup looks really good. It's like seaweed and tofu. And then we have a half-cooked egg. We have a salad, and there's dressing for the salad. And then there's some yogurt with some fruit in it. And then Robert has some juice. Also, they made me this tea. It's a black tea. So I'm going to try the tea first. The tea here is so good. I cannot wait to try all this. I'm very excited.
That's really good salmon.
Alright, I need to try it. It's kind of weird you went for the salmon first. I have tried the juice. It's apple juice, and it's very good. I had it picked up perfectly, and now I'm struggling. Don't film this. This is so good. I love really, really salty salmon, and this is exactly the way I like salmon. This is perfect. I'm going to finish this whole piece. This is so good. So I'm going to taste the potatoes. These are perfectly cooked in some sort of sweet soy sauce. And there's this piece of meat. Oh my gosh. That piece of meat is so tender and sweet and salty. Babe, you're gonna go crazy for this like bite of meat. It is like the perfect bite of meat. Perfect bites of food are like what I live for. This is so good. Oh my gosh. How is it?
It's good bacon.
What's it taste like?
It just tastes like bacon. It's not just like fried because you kind of have it sitting on a grating, so it's more grilling than like frying.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good.
Robert tried the cod roe and he said it just tastes like the ocean. So I think I'm gonna pass on that. But I really want to try this pudding. It looks really good. I'm also not sure if I'm interested in these pickled seaweed looking things, but this looks so good. That's not what I thought it was.
Pretty sure it's like tofu, right?
It's just a piece of tofu. I thought it was pudding, but it's tofu. I don't know what these are on top. Like red beans?
Yes.
Whoa. The red beans are really salty, but without the red bean, the tofu tastes too bland. With the red bean, it's really good. So Robert forgot to dip his in the sauce, so I told him he could have mine in the sauce. And he says that it's good with the sauce. Bacon's just not really good for me with my condition with my stomach, but Robert says the bacon's very good with this sauce they gave us for it. We both loved this and ate all the red bean tofu. We both love this. I've had all my tea. Robert's gonna eat his salad. They gave us dressing for the salad over here, so he's gonna do that. I'm not gonna eat the salad because if I ate it, I would get really, really sick because of my stomach issues, so I'm not gonna eat the salad. But I'm excited about the egg and the tofu miso soup and the yogurt. So I think I'm gonna go for those three things and then probably call it. But Robert's gonna eat the salad. You wanna show people the salad?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, sure. Sorry. Let me sauce it. Just like a regular vinaigrette.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it good though?
Yeah, it's good.
So I'm gonna try the miso soup. There's tofu in it, so that makes me very happy. It's very good. And Robert's gonna eat the tofu out of it. That's kind of my thing with miso soup here. So they said that this is an onsen egg. It's like half cooked. So I'm gonna try it. It's very jiggly. I don't think I've ever had a cold, half-cooked egg before, and I'm not sure it's my thing. So I'm gonna try the yogurt. It looks very thick, and it has this berry compote on it.
Is it like sweet yogurt or Greek yogurt?
It's not really sweet, but it doesn't have the sourness of Greek yogurt. It tastes like cultured cream. It tastes like cream that's been cultured. It's really quite good, but very mild. So this is the last thing that I haven't tried, but I think I'll be able to tolerate, and it's softer than I expected. This is pickled radish, and it's very good, and it's actually very sweet.
What's the other thing?
It's a very sour, slightly salty plum. It does not taste bad at all. It's just very sour. It was unexpectedly very sour. Dinner is already very different from last night. We have a very different spread in front of us. Like last night we had a million things. This time we just have this one box, some plum wine, and some soy sauce. Okay, so they just brought more stuff. We have rice now, and we also have miso soup now.
Is it miso or ocha? Did they say tea or miso?
I'm not sure. It doesn't look like any other miso we've had. It's some sort of
Does it have a
soup.
lemon in it?
I don't know. We'll have to try
They
it.
said ocha, that's tea.
Oh, it's tea?
Possibly.
Should I taste it?
Maybe.
It tastes like an extremely mild miso soup.
Okay, maybe it is miso then. Also, there seems to be the sticking point of them wondering if we eat rice,
Yes.
but not understanding that that's a very common thing in the U.S. So we've got head-on shrimp, edamame, and asparagus again.
We're definitely not going to eat the head-on shrimp, but the edamame and asparagus I'm sure will be delicious. So this is all beautiful and we're going to enjoy it. So I had just taken a bite of my asparagus, which is covered in a peanut sauce. So it's not lemon like last time, it's in a sweet peanut sauce. It's really good. And they brought us sashimi that honestly looks a lot prettier than the sashimi from last night. So I think we're going to go for it.
Yeah, they brought tuna, maybe some kind of mackerel or whitefish, and squid.
It looks really good.
We also learned how crucial salt, soy, and wasabi are for sushi.
And then we also have miso soup now. So I don't know what this is, but this is definitely the miso soup. And it's the same as last night where it's the tofu, mushrooms, and miso. So it's like the exact same miso soup as we had last night. So yeah, we're just gonna eat this now. So I'm salting and wasabiing my tuna. I just had the first piece of tuna with salt and wasabi and soy sauce, and it's just better than last night. Like, it doesn't taste oceany, it just tastes really good. So far everything has been really, really good. I drank whatever this was. I think it was tea, and it was very good. The asparagus was very good. Overall, I'm just feeling really good about this compared to last night. Maybe I'm just more used to it now, I don't know. But the tuna just seems better. It just tastes really good. So that is, he said it was a rice cake or rice stick or something. And he said there's a sweet sauce on it. So they just brought us that, and they brought us this local fish they said would not be too salty and looks much better than the fish on the stick. This sashimi must just be fresher than last night. I just tasted this, whatever this white fish is. It's so fresh that it almost tastes like nothing, but in the best way. It's extremely good. And I've just been doing the same thing with it, where I just put some salt, some wasabi, and then I just dip it in. Really good. Plum wine is so good. We both decided not to eat the squid, but Robert also loved the tuna and the white fish, and so we've both eaten that.
It's not that we dislike the taste of squid, it's just the texture is so chewy.
I'm not sure about the rice on a stick thing. I feel like it's gonna be a little too rich for me to finish it.
We'll just have a taste.
I'll just have a taste. It's absurdly good. It's sweet and crunchy and soy saucy. It's very good.
Is it better than the time I made dango?
Infinitely. You have to try this. I'm gonna taste this local fish. It just looks so good.
It looks kind of like a black miso cod or something.
It's buttery somehow and perfectly salted. Oh my gosh, this is really, really, really good. This is so good. Oh my gosh. It is buttery. It just tastes like it's been coated in butter. I know it's not, but it tastes very buttery. Really good. I was working on eating the tofu out of my miso soup when they brought us this, which they called it a custard actually. I don't know if what kind of fish that is, but it looks very interesting. I guess I'll just go ahead and give it a try. Oh, it's a custard. Oh my gosh, what's in here? There's more seafood underneath. I'm gonna go ahead and try it.
Looks like there might be some squid in there. Maybe a little bit of crab.
It tastes like a seafood soup if the broth was custard. It's a seafood soup with a custard broth. This is mochi. This is undeniably mochi. What else is in
like
here?
That green tea kind of weird mochi?
There are 2 green tea mochis in here.
I see like a piece of squid in mine or scallop or something.
This is squid, green tea mochi, and these are shrimp, I think. There's a lot happening here, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. The green tea mochi I didn't like last night, so I don't know about this, if this is gonna be one that we eat or not, but it's definitely interesting. So tonight we have a different fried item. It has come with a pepper and some lemon. Robert already ate one of his. What was it, Robert?
I think it's a cheesy onion ring.
Yeah, they called it fried onion. I'm going to taste it. This is definitely fried cheese. It's just a way better fried cheese than last night.
Some onion in it.
Yeah, but like the texture is fully cheese.
It's like an oniony cheese curd.
This is really good. I'm not complaining.
That could be a thing in the US.
This is really good. So what do we have here, Robert?
We got shabu shabu beef, and I'm slowly, I guess, boiling it. I have sauces. Also, the flames are really high, so don't get your sleeves caught.
I have some as well with the same sauces. This is a sesame sauce. This might be a peanut sauce of some type. This looks really good. This onion cheese was way too good, and I had 2 pieces of it. It made me already feel kind of sick, but it was kind of worth it because it was really good. I just know that I cannot eat that and this and get out of this without being very sick, so we're gonna have Robert taste this on his own. They also just brought us these. These are, I think, the same pickled vegetables that I wasn't sure what they were, but they were good last night, and I don't know what this is.
I think one of them is probably like pickled Chinese long green onion.
Yeah, this is probably that. It tasted really good last night. I'm not sure if I'll be up to eating it tonight, but it looks good. I'm definitely getting extremely full, and I haven't even eaten as much as Robert has eaten of his stuff, so this has so far been a lot overall better for our Western palates than last night.
I was partial to the beef from last night.
Yeah, but I didn't have that for obvious reasons. Also, the fish has just been fresher tonight. I think there must be a certain day they get their fish, and it's just super fresh tonight. Robert's feeling very subdued after the onsen day. He's struggling.
I mean, it's not as fun as the A5 Wagyu from last night. It's still very tasty. This is kind of like maybe like a peanutty barbecue sweet sauce, whereas this is like a very vinegary barbecue sauce. Maybe not with barbecue sauce, maybe like a vinegar.
Well, I'm glad you like it, babe. You can have mine.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna finish all of it.
They did give us a really big portion of this. They gave us a lot of meat. We'll have to see how we do. But I thought that I would at least try the mushrooms. So I've got these boiled here, and Robert said that this sauce is better, this creamy one. I'm gonna go for the creamy sauce. Hot. Really good. I love enoki mushrooms, and that was the perfect little bite. It's kind of a peanutty sauce, actually. It's not barbecue-y, it's peanutty.
It feels like a peanut barbecue-y sauce.
Delicious. And again, not able to try the meat, but Robert ate all of his and he liked it.
Do you want my enoki?
Do you want my meat?
I can pass. This meat's not as good.
Maybe I'll have your enoki. I don't know if I'll be up to it. I'm not sure what they're gonna have for dessert.
I'll throw it in your pot.
I can't reach it. Dessert tonight is only grapes. I'll admit it's a little disappointing after the amazing creme brulee from last night. But what I do love is that we have a very special grape eating fork. The grapes are very good. They're local to here. One thing I absolutely love about Japan, you don't eat anything with your hands. There's always a utensil for something, and I hate eating with my hands. So this pleases me greatly. And we will talk to y'all at breakfast. Our last meal here is tomorrow morning. This dinner was amazing. I personally liked it better than last night, and I'm excited about breakfast tomorrow. So we're just back from dinner, back to our room. Dinner took a little shorter than last night. It didn't take a full hour and a half. It took about an hour and 15 minutes. It went a little faster. It was better than last night. Instead of having fish on a stick, they had this local cod that tasted so buttery. It was so good. Also, the sashimi tonight was way fresher than it was last night. It was delicious, and a few pieces of fresh tuna, tiny little squares, and a tiny little bit of fresh whitefish. So good. Alrighty, so Robert and I have just finished packing up the room. We're in our regular clothes, and they're about to call us to head down for our 7:30 breakfast. And then from there, they will take us to the train station, and we will get a train to Kanazawa, right?
Yes.
So our breakfast is a bit different than it was yesterday. We have this tofu and inaki mushroom that are steaming in the water. Piece of white fish. We have these assorted vegetables.
Baby shrimp, pickled green onion,
We have the radishes and the plums.
whitefish,
A variety of vegetables.
salad again,
Clotted cream again.
cream, egg, ponzu sauce or soy sauce for the enoki and tofu,
And then you have rice
different miso,
and apple juice.
apple juice. Sorry, we're just in a rush today because we're trying to finish this before 8:10 so we can catch the train.
I think this is my favorite miso that we've had. It's really mild in the spinach and it tastes really good. This turned out to be mayo, which I was kind of surprised by, but I think he's supposed to dip all these vegetables in it. That is a really good pepper. I'm not sure what kind of pepper it is, but it's really good. This fish looks kind of crazy. I'm not sure if I'm going to try it. The tofu is so soft that you're supposed to lift it out with this thing they gave us. So I haven't really done that yet, but Robert did, and he had some trouble with it. Didn't you, babe?
It's very soft tofu.
How's the sauce?
The sauce is good.
So you just dip those in the sauce. It's kind of nice, honestly, to have this many vegetables in the morning in small amounts too. I haven't tried that yet, but I want to. I'm not sure if I'm going to try either of those things. I'm not really sure about those. I'm definitely not going to eat the salad because of my stomach condition or the egg, but I'm definitely going to eat the cream again. And I already had the apple juice. It looks like it's eggplant and a pepper. It looks really good. Anyway, I'm going to finish up my miso and get on to the rest of it. We smelled both of these and they smell so overly fishy that we're definitely going to pass on them. It's just too much this early in the morning. The vegetables were good. I finished up my miso, ate delicious pickled radishes, and I think I've mastered how to take out the tofu with the little thing. Ha ha ha. Beautiful. Are you actually eating the fish?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's fine.
What does it taste like?
Whitefish. It'd be nice with some lemon.
I don't think we have any. Oh, there are some dressings over here.
Yeah.
There are two different sauces.
I think the left one is the vinaigrette.
And this one might be like a peanut sauce like from last night. Alright, I'm gonna try my fish since Robert said it was good.
Yeah, I'm just eating around the edges since it's bone in.
I still need to try the vegetables. Alright, I'm gonna taste this fish. It's not as mild or buttery as the fish from last night, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not as good as the salmon either.
Alright, I'm gonna try these vegetables. This is an eggplant for sure. Whoa.
Isn't that weird fruity sauce that they had earlier?
No, it's in a ginger sauce. It's very like gingery. And this is the pepper? It tastes good. I think you'll like it. It's like a ginger sauce. Almost like a gingery kung pao. So I think I figured out how to debone it. Check this out, guys. I'm like a master now. Woohoo! Oh no, I went back. Very impressed with myself right now. I got it the rest of the way. I had to pull it down a little bit more. So now the fish is exposed and we're good to go. How are you feeling overall about these meals?
I'm pretty good about it.
He's really tired at this point. Overall, I think it was a lovely breakfast. And the last thing I'm gonna eat is my yogurt. And that'll be a nice way to end it. Isn't that miso like really good? I think it's the best one we've had.